In this video, we'll be determining the element from the following electron configurations. So our first example will be this one. We have 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1. We could also put this into shorthand, which would be AR 4s1. Either one will work. Now the short way to find this is we're going to use three pieces of information. We're going to use this 4, we're going to use this S, and we're going to use this 1. So the 4 is going to tell us which row we are in. And that's going to be row 1, 2, 3, 4. S is going to tell us which block we are in. So we are in the S block, which is the first one right here. And then finally, our 1 is going to tell us how many to count left to right. So to count left to right. And since it's a 1, it's going to land us right here on potassium, S1. So in this case, our answer will be potassium. Now let's do that for several other examples. So let's do this one. Again, let's use a shortened version for this one. So this is going to be neon, 3s2, 3p5. Again, let's focus on our 3, our p, and then our 5. So 3 tells us that we are in row 3, so go 1, 2, 3. Here we are, row 3. It tells us that we are in the P block, which is going to be on this right-hand side over here. And then finally, it's going to tell us that we are 5 in. So let's go down to our third row, 1, 2, 3. We are in our P block, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here is 5. So this one will be chlorine. So another example, something a little bit more difficult. Now on this one, we're going to do one a little bit further down, a little bit tougher. So let me remove all this. So in this case, let's go all the way down, 1, 2, 3, 4. KR, 5s2, 4d2. All right, so as we mentioned before, we're going to use 3 pieces of information: our number, our letter, and our number again. Now this is a little bit different since we are using the D block. We know that whenever we look at the D block, it's always 1 minus our current row. So we'll actually use the 5 here to know which row we are supposed to be in. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. We are in the 5th row. Now we also know that we are in the D block, which is going to be all of this here in the middle, our transition metals. And then finally it tells us to go over 2. So we need to go over 2. 1, 2. So we land here at zirconium. Let's do one last example. Let's do example 4. Now this one, we'll do 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. So again, let's apply our same principles that we had before. Let's look at our number 2, our letter P, and our number 6. So we're going to be in row 2, so 1, this row. We're going to be in our P block, which we know is all of these over here. And then finally we need to go over 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We land there on neon. And that is how you determine the element from the electron configurations.